As Donald Trump pushes ahead with tough tariffs on Chinese goods, China is hitting back, accusing the US of protectionism, bullying, and trying to disrupt the global economy. But you know what? In the middle of this trade war between the two economic giants, one big question is emerging. Can India turn this global tension into a golden opportunity? On Monday, China strongly criticized the United States for increasing tariffs, taxes on import, calling it economic bully and a threat to global recovery. The US has already imposed several tariffs this year. First 10% in February and March, and now an extra 34% tariff on Chinese goods in what Trump is calling Liberation Day. Trump claims that tariffs are needed because of China's alleged role in fentanyl drug crisis. Then in response, China has matched the 34% tariff, showing that it's not backing down. Beijing is also putting a lot of pressure on the United States companies like Tesla and GE Healthcare, asking them to speak out and help reduce the tension. China even banned certain imports from the American companies like poultry and added new export rules on rare earth minerals, critical elements used in smartphones, electronic vehicles, and defense systems. Well, despite all the drama, Chinese officials say that they are not scared. The sky won't fall. That's what China's official newspaper wrote. But the Shanghai and Hong Kong stock market didn't tremble, showing that investors are actually really worried. So where does India fit in all this US-China fight? Let's figure that out. India is quietly watching and preparing. As China and the US slap tariffs on each other, many global companies are looking for a plan B for manufacturing and investment. India, with its huge workforce, growing infrastructure, and improving ease of doing business ranking, is becoming that alternative. Already, Apple is shipping more iPhones from India instead of China. Many tech and manufacturing companies are exploring India as a backup option, specifically as tensions between both China and the West are growing every single day. India also benefits because it has good relationships with both US and China, giving it a little room to play really smart diplomacy. If the trade war continues, India could attract billions of new investment from companies looking to shift their supply chain. India's export to the US has already crossed $100 billion, and this number could rise only if the US reduces dependency on Chinese goods. However, let me tell you that India must move forward. To fully take advantage, India needs to cut red tape, improve logistics, and make it easier to do business, specifically in electronics, pharma, and renewable energy. In this ongoing trade war, India might not be on the battlefield right now, but it could win the prize. If played right, this could be India's moment to rise as a global manufacturing hub, while the US and China remains blocked in the fight that benefits nobody out there.